Hello and welcome to another replay analysis 7.27c. This one is from igamingpublic. This is going to be his troll game. I hope that God is not just a stop or anything like that, because that's never much fun, and of course you're not going to learn anything, which is the most important thing. But we're going to see his laning phase. He requested it, so we're going to see the first 10-15 minutes, again, being very, very important. After that, we'll obviously free cam it, and we'll just kind of see exactly what everyone else is doing. But going on in your laning, who do you expect to go up against? Obviously, Centaur, probably the Earthshaker, right? I think that's your lane. So what is your itemization? You're expecting some sort of regen. I mean, this is pretty cookie cutter standard in that sense. I think that you need to just kind of navigate this Centaur, who could be a bit of an issue. But you've got the Winter Wyvern to kind of just help you out. And a nice support to have, especially when you've got to avoid on the other enemy team, so you can kind of make those saves and whatnot. So yeah, no, I think that's fine. I don't think that's an issue. That Fissure was super early though. Oh, I would have walked in. You could have gotten that from the Fissure. Oh, you could have stolen that one. Camo work is poor. I don't know what you're looking at over here. Okay, hang on. Let me just reset this a little bit. Reset this. Let me reset this. What you want to... Okay, when the Fissure was here, which blocked you... That Fissure was super early, by the way. He should do that like at the 2-second mark. Slow. Okay, you wasted a little bit of time just backing up here, right? And then also you could have snatched that. So what you need to do is you need to work on your stutter stepping, right? Do you know what stutter stepping is? igamingpublic, do you know what that is? Stutter stepping? Where you attack, take a step forward, because you can't constantly... Yeah, so you attack, move forward, attack, move forward, attack, move forward. This is something that will help you, especially if you're up against troll. Melee, it's not so... It's not... No, it's actually important in no matter what hero you are, right? So just kind of work on that, because in my opinion, you probably could have done way more damage to that guy. Maybe... I don't think you would have secured anything, but if you guys are focused, if you guys were both stutter stepping properly... I mean, you... Okay. The stutter stepping would have definitely gotten you that rune. Or you would have been able to contest it because you would have been within range so that you could have taken that rune. Second thing is that it helps you move into position so that you're always, again, like, I don't know if you've checked out my YouTube. There's a video that I do. It's attack vectors and like the tango. So just watch that one. It's like literally 2 minutes of your time, but it does a better job of explaining this. I think that you really need to understand why that's important to you. Okay, but back to the game, the lane itself. Look, if you're gonna throw up the whirling, oh sorry, what is it? The whirling axes on that, and you're going for this slow. Make sure that you secure a ranged range creep or a last hit. Worst case scenario, last hit. Best case scenario, the ranged creep, right? And you hit the enemy. If you can kind of combo those things, you're becoming the most efficient thing, right? Because it'll help you do things as opposed to just throwing that out whenever you want, just slowing them down, you know, doing a little bit of damage, right? Because if you can get the last hit, do damage, and then, you know what I mean? Like, all of these things, your stars are aligning. It's way more efficient for you. Okay, you're back up, because you don't want to take some creep damage. You do need to be a little bit careful here. One thing I've noticed is that your Wyvern has been very cautious. I understand that the Venge is there, but he needs to be kind of aggressively... okay, you missed that last hit. Okay. Fine. Pull those guys back. Yep, good. Don't take the creeps. Don't take the creeps. I don't know where you're going. Oh, don't just hit the creep wave. This is something I talked about just in the last game itself. Only go for those last hits. Okay. Good. Do you get this one? You don't? Okay, you do. Good. Okay. First blood mid lane, we don't care. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine to just go ham now. And good deny. Winter Wyvern's pulling, so good. I like that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is wasted efficiency. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, but you keep him out. That's fine. I mean, best case scenario was you just tank it and not do it, but your creep wave is a bit far. Oh, because Yeah, because with all those creeps there and you're fighting, if you got Venge stunned into the stomp double edge, that could have done a lot of work for you. And that, you didn't know where the Centaur and the Venge were, which is kind of on, you know, a failure on their end. But they could have done some work. They could have done a lot of damage to you. But yeah, I think your farming has been fine. 20 and 4, 3 minutes. Okay, I think you went full wand into Wraithband there. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, right? The 4 creeps are on top of you, the stun up on, and the double edge the stun. Like, yeah, they didn't kill you, but now you need to respect how much damage they can potentially do, right? Like, you went from full to like 33%, like that, right? So those are the kinds of situations where if you don't know where they are and your Winter Wyvern is really not giving you any vision, is not doing any zoning, you need to play a little bit more cautiously because everything is so dark on the map. And they're gonna look to pull here. Yeah, okay. Your Wyvern is so focused on the stack camp that he's really not helping you out. And so this is why you're having a bit of a rough lane. Yeah, yeah. As must be. Okay, I mean, if their support didn't catch that, oh, the stop, the double edge, yeah, they're gonna look to turn this. You gotta run, probably. I mean, you do have a wand, but the Centaur, man, he just... you're scaring me. Slow him down. The cooldown is gonna be back up. Run. Run. Okay, slow. Done. Oh, the Splitter's Blast. Okay, good, good. Patient, patient. And he got baited out by that. The Venge is now coming through. Okay, but with the supports didn't see, your support needs to give you that heads up. That's kind of like, it's like manners, I would say, in Dota. Like, be like, hey, I'm pulling, you know what I mean? Like, we have chat wheels for this kind of stuff, right? You don't have to be like on the mics being super annoying like I am, but you can be kind of like, you can kind of talk it through, right? And I think that's, this isn't just a pub game, is it? Are you with your teammates? Is this a stack or something? Alright, judging by your silence, I will say it is a stack. Party, okay, yeah. So there's actually more reason for your team to talk. There's less excuses at this point. If you're like the only reason that you should be playing in a party with people is if they're willing to communicate. That's the whole purpose, right? I hate people that are like, oh, we'll just play together, but never talk. I don't have a mic, or whatever that stupid, you know, oh, nice Splitter Blast there. That's going to secure that one. So, because you guys need to constantly talk about this stuff. Dota is a game where, like, people that are good mechanically, like, yeah, you'll do well, and you kind of win, but you need to talk more. Like, I think that this is a big issue just in general with Dota, is that people are like, they're gamers, right? They're introverts or whatever they are. But in a way, it's like playing basketball or like any other sport where you guys don't talk. Like, how does that even work, right? Like, I look at Dota as kind of like a sport, right? I look at all esports as like that level, right? There's more to just mechanically farming by yourself, because at the end of the day, if I'm not going to communicate, I'm not going to talk about stuff, why don't I just play bots? Like, yeah, as the enemy, you know, the AI, you know, they're not the same as like a real person and all that stuff, but like, honestly, it adds, like, you will get better, you will win more if you communicate better. And I think that this goes along with any single Dota player, right? I think that communication is really underrated. All right, you got to stack up here. Sorry, let me get off my soapbox here. By the way, you guys are balling, so I don't know why you wanted this replay. This is another one. This is guilty like the last replay, right? We're like, oh, look at how amazing I am. I'm so good. I don't die. I'm this troll. I'm amazing. I'm sexy. I'm good looking. Take a stack. Actually, that's really nice by the Wyvern there. Very nice. Very nice. And that's juicy. The only thing is that I wish the winner would just stick here. He would have got way more XP, right? He needs to get that level 6. And I mean, to be honest, level 5 at 7 minutes, that's pretty good, especially since you're level 7. He hasn't been leeching, so props to your Wyvern for that. Hey, JKs. Thank you, sir. I did get a haircut yesterday. I'm glad you noticed, unlike this igamingpublic who came in here like didn't even notice. Gosh. What do I need to do to get noticed around here? No, I'm just kidding. My hair was getting super shaggy. All right, nonetheless, T1 being taken or being aggressively pushed. Yeah, just a little bit more farming. To be honest, I mean, you literally had a perfect lane. 80 and 8. And it's not even 10 minutes, right? Your Templar is almost 100. You guys are balling, guys. No, J Games, that's not how it works. Clearly, okay. Are you in a relationship? Because this might be a reason why you're not in a relationship, or that person broke up with you. Yes, I said it. Stampede being used. Hang on, let's go into free cam. Oh, Abaddon just getting away solo. Borrow time saves him. Undying dies. Chrono was used. You're in a relationship? Well, you're not going to be in a relationship for that much longer, J Games. Because you need to notice your girlfriend's or your boyfriend's haircut. Oh, actually, no. Actually, that's J Games. Duh. You notice my haircut. So obviously you're in a relationship. Whereas opposed to iGaming does not. Huh. See? Dropping knowledge. Dropping knowledge. Alright, nonetheless. TA here with Desolator is going to get Blink up next. That is true. That is true. Of course, but it was just good. Of course. J Games, and I'm going to do the same thing to you, okay? Good. T1 taken already. The Centaur, look, you said you had a rough time, but man, like you're level 9, he's level 6. Like, really? The only thing that I can see of right now is just using that Ring of Health, swapping it up with the Quelling Blade, because you don't really need the Quelling Blade anymore. You get that nice juicy regen. Alright, now you're farming aggressively. You guys should be fine. I mean, your lineup is so tanky, if you think about it, right? This Abaddon, Undying, even Troll. Like, TA's you're like the squishiest one, and she's kind of resilient, right? Like, she has outs, and the Winter Wyvern is there, so your lineup is actually pretty good. I don't see any huge issues. The only potential thing that I could see is, obviously, you group up, you get Earthshake. You know, you get Echoed or whatever. I was going to say you get Earthshake. But nonetheless, Undying way too deep. Nowhere near. Probably would have dropped the curse here. Yeah. Oh, Abaddon, big Papa Abaddon's here. Got borrowed time. Who wants to go? He gets natural imprisoned. But yeah, it drops the hammer, but doesn't kill the wyvern. Now the borrowed time's been used. Okay, for the record, OD hard counters Abaddon. Because he just goes into borrowed time or whatever, and then you just like, oh, okay, I'll just imprison him. He's got nowhere to go. So, why Radiant are not doing well? Well, to be honest, I saw your lane, right? They were not aggressive. OD right now against, what is this? Like, look at the levels. Oh, sorry, we should be on net worth. I'm a terrible person. Like, to be honest, this is the thing where we missed it, right? This is why I focus on a specific hero in that first 10 minutes. Because the laning phase is setting you up. Like, it's only 7-4, but look at this net K difference. That's massive. Absolutely massive, right? And for them to come back, they need to get some good smoke ganks. They need to figure out some sort of pick-off. But it's difficult to do for Void because these guys are so tanky in his lane. He wants farm, but he needs to do it, and he needs to find the right guy, which is probably going to be that Winter Wyvern, because everybody else is kind of tanky. As I say that, Void TP's the mid lane. Does have Chrono if he wants to go. Yeah, that was a really bad Chrono. That was a really bad Chrono, because he could have just, oh, he can't save it. Oh, look at this TA, just turn it around. The Desolator, didn't work. Like, the only way you were going to potentially kill the TA is if he chronoed it perfectly on the TA and kept the Earthshaker out. So even in the last game, we've been seeing players that are not able to target their chrono well, right? This is kind of like, I'm going to use a bad analogy, but like, if you're going to jump into the swimming pool, you're going to do a cannonball, but instead of a cannonball, you're going to like snipe out that person. I'm going to splash that single person. You need to think of yourself like that. This OD is just really bad spot. Winter's Curse. Yeah, the Splitter Blast just to kill the OD off of it. Nice. Tombstone on the high ground, very good. That's perfect for what you want to do in terms of this Undying. And this Undying looking to just high-five people. Cool. So, okay, you got Battle Fury here. I don't know what time you got it. Probably about, I'm assuming like 11, 12 minutes. very quickly. You're going to get BKB up next. You have... Oh, God. You've got Yasha already. Okay, so yeah, you're balling. You're balling. Oh. All right. Okay, so I need to do... When I ask for replays, I need to be like, hey, did you win or lose the game? I think that's going to be the #1 thing. Because Snowball-y games, while they might make your EPing feel good, and you're going to definitely, you know what I mean? Like, you're definitely winning this game, right? I don't think it's going to be very difficult to come back from 14K. I feel like your TA's on point. He's got Blink already. Like, he just deletes heroes. But it's, a lot of it is going to come down to the hero lineup as well. Like, this is a super annoying lineup to deal with. Yeah, all over the place. Abaddon, he's going to probably die. Undying here, he doesn't have friends. So the thing is that, like, this is how you throw a little bit. Because Undying and Abaddon and Winter Wyvern, they stick around a lot. And they kind of have a lot of sustain, so to speak. But they don't really bring damage to the yard. And that's where your TA or Troll, one of you guys needed to have been in that fight. So for them to take that fight was really poor. No, iGaming, maybe tomorrow, just because I only want to do 2 games today. So this is going to be my second today, because 3, and then, don't spoil it for me, but I think that it will help you more, because a lot of the people are like, why did I lose this game? You know what I mean? Like, oh, what do they do so much better? And then those are the kind of moments where we can kind of figure out, and that will really improve your game. Because, like, look, like this is OD just walking up blind. Like, this guy's dead, right? Like, he's got no choice. Stampede is now being used trying to save him. Oh, the silence on the Earthshaker, who's trying to run on in. He gets swapped on back. He does die in the end. The Centaur just having a rough time. Can't get away. Oh, look at that. The TA with, like, explosions in the background. Took the shot and, like, walked away. Now they're just balling. You got Orchid on the TA. I mean, nice cold embrace. We'll save him. And the silence up on the Void, who's going to suffer with no chrono, and he dies. Yeah, the Void. Oh, Rampage. Shine with the plays, I mean, as a teammate, that's good that you kind of let your team get a Rampage, which is great. Ooh, Echo, but he's by himself with OD. Actually doing a little bit of work. Okay. Are you going to have the save? No. Winter's Curse. Yeah, they don't really do damage. Winter's Curse, like, I think if you get the Venge, because the OD needs to die. Like, maybe if you get them near each other. But the OD, I think that is target #1. But, like, the Earthshaker and, like, what, the Centaur, they don't really do a whole lot of damage. So they should be fine. They know how to play, yeah. No, I agree with that. I think your team is on point. I like the movements and play of your Winter Wyvern. Definitely create a lot of space for you. Ooh, got the right side of that Fisher. But yeah, he's going to take a lot of work. Cold Embrace is going to only keep him up for so long. And so another issue is that when you Cold Embrace the guy, the OD is just going to build up stacks off him. Oh, that Venge. What the hell? I don't know why he was going in deeper. Like, this Earthshaker is so rough when he doesn't have Blink, because he, like, walks up to you and he's going to Echo and you know it's coming, but he didn't even have Echo. Okay, borrow time, you need to run, sir. You need to run. Okay, alright, you're looking to turn this. Trolls here, Pop Patrol's here. Yeah, got stunned. Nice, the TA blinks in. Okay, so you took that fight, what was that? 2 for 2, okay. You lost your Winter Wyvern and the Undying. So nothing of value was lost. I'm just kidding. I'm sure they're your teammates. Fisher, we'll kind of run him back. Hang on, let me see this. They've changed it so many times. Is the target? No, that's not the one. Base has remained full. Manifold of damage. Yeah, I think you're right. Restore percentage maximum time cast ability. What was it? Yeah. Okay, so they did change it. When did they get rid of that? Hang on. That's not the guy. When did they change that? Do you don't remember, J-Game? I don't remember. Okay, so this is Rax. Probably gonna be the next one very, very soon.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, the only thing is that... Oh, you're taking a lot of damage. Oh, you're gonna die. Got swapped in back. What was that?
Beating on Dire's top tower.
Vanilla. Yeah, I used to steal it. Yeah. That was not that long ago. Not that long ago.
Those cracks in
Alright,
Dire's
nonetheless, iGaming Public, I just saw you dive. So, like in 19 minutes, why are you diving here? Why are you here? Right? So shame on you. I hope somebody clips it and I hope somebody makes fun of you. Because you deserve it. Alright, TA here does have Bloodthorn. Yeah, you guys are balling. Got Halberd even on Abaddon, so you're going to make, you know, even OD, Void, potentially all of those guys just have a miserable time. Aether, okay. Got Force on Undying. Let's just speed things up.
Somebody's on a roll.
They died. Earthshaker. Yeah. OD with Hurricane Pike. Like this is a sad OD game. Right? Like yeah, he's a Snowball hero, but like he really suffered against this. Level 20, 5 levels above Temple TA. Shine kind of knows how to play the TA, so. And there's a DD here. And Wyvern knows how to use the chat wheel, so he's actually a good support. Because that's like the only requirement, right? Like, are you breathing? Okay, check. Are you able to use the chat wheel? Check. Okay, you can play position 5. And that's how Wyvern got the job. Not placing... Oh, tough times for the Venge here. It was before 7.27B. Okay, okay. I don't feel like it was that long ago. I don't remember when it happened though. But you need BKB, sir. Where's your chick? Yeah, you have the recipe. You're about 300 gold away. I mean, once you get BKB, this game's over. Like I just see, like there's no way that anyone can do anything to you, like fast enough where you can't be cold embraced. You know what I mean? Like you have so many save potentials. Even Abaddon can get in on that action. You got the Undying with the heal. Like, yeah, you just like this is a very tanky, very durable lineup that they're gonna suffer with, and they're smoked up here, but like smoking up to like a T1 or T2 is a terrible idea because they're gonna all be there. You got that one Chrono, that one guy. The Winter's Curse actually saves him, and he's gonna turn this around before he gets deleted. The Bloodthorn silencing, of course, and just amping that damage. And yeah, without that time off, he's completely fucked. And yeah, it looks like they're gonna tuck tail and run and just try to run, and they all die in the process. And yeah, this is pretty much it. This is all she wrote. I'm gonna fast forward this. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, look at this, you. Hey, Troll, do you know that you're actually on the Radiant, or you're on the Dire side? What are you doing, sir? So you wanted me to replay this game for you, and you're like literally diving their fountain. And you got baited! Good, good. I'm actually glad. I'm gonna commend this guy. JGM, just for that garbage play that you just did. What was that? You dove it, you got baited in, you got that echo in. Good, you deserve that and more. That's like that echo like was that channeled all of my anger into you. So I hope you felt that one. They lost 2 sets of racks here, Radiance. Yeah. But this is a literally a 24-minute game that you've extended it into probably 30 minutes at this point. Because of your... Yeah, you should get the TA. No, your Winter Wyvern is on point. Set some good curses. Oh my god, that OD is getting wrecked. Hurricane Pike me not. Doesn't matter. TA is gonna delete you. Alright. Drop your wards, yo. Get that Ring of Basilius in. And you're coming back in. Coming in with no TPs. The shame on you. Faded again. And now you became it. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna try this. He has literally nothing you can do. So this is the power of the BKB, man. Against an Earthshaker, like, there's almost nothing you can do. And that's why it's sad. No silence. But What's your Abaddon doing? Dude, is this guy on Tinder? What is he doing? Hey, swipe right. Swipe right. Or did your mom call you for dinner? Mom, this is an internet game. We can't pause it.
Looks like Dire fortified their
Quick
structure.
brace just to keep going. Glyph is now being used, but to be honest, you probably should mega at this point. Oh, nice 3-man chrono. And they're going to go for the one that they need to. This is the one they should have gone for. But the saves are there, and he backs on up. OD drops the hammer, but really not a whole lot of damage. Tombstone is still up. You're out healing most of it. And you're deciding to run now if you don't have BKB. You've lost your Undying. It's 2 for 1. Echo again. You're baited. What? What? GH? Is this GH? JGH? And 3 buybacks. Legit. Okay, okay. Alright. So you took a somewhat very easy game and you made it the most difficult possible. And through it all, you haven't even taken this T2. Like, the easiest way to win is usually megas, because they can't defend against megas with this lineup, especially this early, right? They don't really have the itemization. So instead, what are you doing? You're like, all right, we're just going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to siege the T4s. And yeah, nice 2-man chain total there. Borrow time being used. Winner's Curse, just buying a little bit of time. Earthshake is very low. Does die in the end. The Earthshake Wind Wyvern. He's going to pull the brace himself. TA is dead.
Tower is under attack.
Okay. Oh, look at you. Look at you. You learned to not dive fountains anymore. Okay. Got blasted here. Stunned. You're going to shake that one off. Sonic Shield. Astral Imprisonment. Yeah, he's going to slowly get rid of the dive. Oh, he gets swapped in. His teammate made his good save. And you're going to go for T4s. Well, you can do stop doing stupid stuff like that. You need to group up with your team and literally just take objectives. If you want to get better at Dota, stop thinking about kills. Stop, like, diving stuff. Just literally all you had to have done is literally just take this T2 and then just literally siege. You and the TA, everybody else back here. As long as you can do that, honestly, your win rate will improve. Like, you will not waste time. You'll play more games. And you'll win more. Like, because you could potentially throw. Like, this team, I don't think there's no way that this team can come back from this. But generally speaking, I've seen teams do this kind of shit and then we come back. I've seen it happen to me. Right? Like, you just need to understand. This is, again, communication. Be like, hey, dude, stop diving T4s. Stop diving in the fountain. We haven't won this game. Like, 4 people are dead. Almost killed off the Centaur. He's so low. He's so low. He dies. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That Bloodthorn's just like slowly ticking. Oh! Ben's like, I spotted him. TA is stuck. Drops the hammer though. Oh, the Hurricane Pike into it. I see him though, but he's so low. But the OD is really going for this. The Cold Embrace. What a save. What a boss. What a boss. And then you curse him just cuz. Winter Wyvern when it plays. But yeah. GG. GG. Alright, this game's over. Like, if they killed the TA, maybe. But there's too many guys. And another huge issue that the Radiant did, I don't know, I don't think buybacks were used. But they just didn't save them from buybacks. Like, what? What on with this DD? TA. Like, if this TA just hit this Ancient, like 4 times or something, yeah, it's game over. Yeah, look at this. Look how fast that is. What? What? TA? Dude, like literally just hit the Ancient like once. Okay, there you go. GG. Okay, so not too much you could have learned from that one. I'm not gonna lie. igamingpublic, man. Disappointed. I'm disappointed. Like, you were definitely balling. Really. 959. Obviously, you should... Okay, you have to think of yourself. If you're balling in a game, you have to keep your deaths under, like, literally 1 or 2 deaths. Yeah, you might die in the lane or whatever, so you're going to have a little bit of a buffer. But, like, generally speaking, you had no reason to die, right? you took some fights early, like before your BKB. You were very close to your BKB, and you probably should have gotten your BKB just to fight. And then like this is where you're like, yeah, you're balling or whatever. You've choked him out. You've kind of taken all the outer T2s, but like if you got the BKB then literally you just 5-man death ball it. It doesn't like echo or not. I don't care. Like nothing can stop this lineup once it's rolling like that. Your TA obviously got away with a lot of somewhat, I would say, garbage. In the sense that, like, you know, she just used Meld to her advantage and she got away with a lot, especially with that Winter Wyvern there to save stuff. But in my opinion, she probably could have got BKB. Like, instead of, like, the Bloodthorn, fine. If you're snowballing so hard, it's cool. But I think instead of, like, the Hurricane Pike, I mean, 4-staff kind of works, but, you know what I mean? You need BKB, because literally she becomes almost unkillable. Like, BKB with 2 on the top 2 cores, like, you guys are just snowball like crazy. Like, this game should have been over 10-15 minutes ago. And there's nothing more satisfying than winning a game that's clinical, where you don't give the enemy team to a chance to breathe, so to speak. All right? So I hope you learned something. Thank you so much. Please give a like and subscribe. Obviously, I'm on YouTube. Please find me at Holler TV. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.